Hello, this is the TradeSite Forex Market Preview and International Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning Sunday, the 9th of December, ending Friday, the 14th, 2018. We will have quarterly contract roll for futures next Thursday and Friday. That has a little bit of an impact on Forex. Overall, the Forex market has been completely dead, while the stock market and futures markets have shown all the volatility and excitement over the last 2 months. Here's a look at the dollar index daily chart. Just dead flat, sitting exactly where it was weeks ago. Not much to focus on here, of course. We'll go through the major daily charts. There's not going to be anything pattern-wise or count-wise to care about. Here's euro dollar. Nothing there. Pound dollar. It's an inverted cup and handle or inverted cup. If it would break under the lows, there might be something there, but just dead sideways right now. Aussie pulled back a bit this week. Euro yen has done nothing. This one actually does have a count. 13 secret buy signal on the euro yen. Pound yen, nothing, sitting on a static trend line basically. Pound Swiss, not much, and the New Zealand dollar pair has pulled back a little this week, but really hasn't done much. Let's take a look at the 30-minute charts of the euro dollar. We got only 100 pips of range for the whole week. That's how bad it was. When I talk about Forex being kind of dead, that's pretty much it. On the other hand, the pound dollar, about 140 pips of range. We had a couple of winners and one carryover trade, but other than that, a couple stop outs as well. You can't make money when you're not moving, and that's just the way it is. Let's take a look at the economic data that's coming out this week. We have on Sunday the manufacturing sales number from New Zealand, bank lending and current account along with final GDP out of Japan, and home loans out of Australia. It takes us into Monday, where we got Japanese economy watchers sentiment. UK got a member speaking. We've got unemployment rate out of Switzerland, German trade balance, China new loans and money supply, Italian industrial production. Centex investor confidence out of Europe at 4:30 a.m. Monday morning. GDP out of the UK, manufacturing production, construction output, goods trade balance, index of services, industrial production, all out of the UK. We've got housing starts out of Canada and building permits out of Canada. JOLTS job openings here in the U.S. Money stock out of Japan. We've got the HPI out of Australia, along with business confidence. 30-year bond auction out of Japan. And then we go into Tuesday. We've got preliminary machine tool orders. French final payroll numbers out of 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday. Got the unemployment rate and the average earnings out of the UK. Zoo economic sentiment out of Germany and Europe. We've got the NFIB Small Business Index here in the U.S. at 6 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, and then the PPI number. The Brexit vote is some point on Tuesday over in the UK. Westpac consumer sentiment out of Australia, core machinery orders and PPI out of Japan, along with tertiary industry activity. On Wednesday, we've got Italian quarterly unemployment rate, industrial production and industrial production out of Europe, capacity utilization out of Canada, CPI here in the U.S. That's one of our big three, so we'll be half size ahead of that. Crude oil inventories at 10:30 a.m. on Wednesday. 10-year bond auction here in the U.S. Federal budget balance at 2. New Zealand's FPI number, MI inflation expectations out of Australia, RBA bulletin out of Australia. Europe's got their German final CPI, French final CPI, Swiss PPI, the LIBOR rate out of Switzerland, and their conference. We've got the 10-year Spanish bond auction, the 10-year Italian bond auction, ADP non-farm employment change out of Canada, the NHPI out of Canada. Got a press conference out of Europe for their rate announcement. Import-export prices here in the U.S. at 8:30 a.m. along with the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims on Thursday. Natty gas at 10:30. 30-year bond auction at 1 in the afternoon. Tank and manufacturing index and non-manufacturing index out of Japan, 6:50 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. Flash manufacturing PMI at 7:30. China's got their fixed asset investment, industrial production, retail sales, and unemployment rate at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. Then Friday, we've got German WPI, French and German and broad European flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers. Retail sales here in the U.S. at 8:30 a.m. Capacity utilization and industrial production here. And then flash manufacturing PMI and services PMI here in the U.S., followed by business inventories to wrap it up. So there's a lot of data. The CPI is the big one, and the fact that we do the quarterly contract roll. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading week as we wind up 2018 soon.